So this is going to be another update video. I'm not entirely sure of the legitimacy of some of this, but I wanted to talk about it. So a big thank you to Jay over on Facebook who reached out to me and let me know about this. And also, again, I will say thank you to everyone who continues to keep me up to speed on things that I may have missed on my radar of new D&D announcements. Really, just combing Amazon seems to be the best way to find a lot of this stuff. So if we go over here and look, Jay sent me this link. Now, this is on amazon.co.uk, so it currently seems, from what I can tell, that this is only available in the UK. But it says Dungeons & Dragons Annual 2020 hardcover set to release on the 29th of October 2020. Now, maybe this just happens to be leaked early on the Amazon UK account. This may be something we're going to get information about at D&D Live in 2 days from now. It seems like a thing they might announce. And you can see here it says, D&D has never been more popular in this official... It says official, right? I mean, anything can say official, but this official annual brings together everything that makes the series great. Featuring heroes of legend, the most challenging monsters, and handy tips on how to start or continue your adventure. This book is sure to be a critical hit with fans of all ages. Now, it says it's a hardcover. It's listed as $9.99 in pounds here, so I'm not entirely sure what the translation on that is. But I'm sure I tried to look this up on American Amazon, and at least at the time of me recording this, that wasn't the case. You couldn't do it. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, if we scroll down here and look, you'll see it's set for ages 9 and up. It's 96 pages. And that's pretty much all we have. Discover everything there is to know about the world's most popular role-playing game. Now, it states that it's an annual, and when I think of annual, I think of like a comic book, right? Where you get like a big, plus-size comic book, once a year, or maybe there's a semi-annual or things like that. That's what I think about. Now, this art looks, it's got the official font and the official logo here. So I'm not sure if this is going to be something that you can just go ahead and get. Like I said, I'm sure this will be announced at D&D Live, but I'm curious what your thoughts are about what a D&D annual is. It's also interesting that it's a D&D annual 2021 and it's set to launch in October 2020. So that makes me a little skeptical of it too. I didn't look up Egmont, but I'm going to assume that that's a UK publisher. And I think we could probably look them up right here and just see what else they've published. Okay, so it looks like they're like a toy company. But they seem to do cookbooks and books and things like that. So naturally, while I was on Amazon looking at this, I decided to poke around a little bit more and see if there was anything else I could find. Well, I did find some other things. So there's this company, I guess, called Adone. I've never heard of them. They might be new. We can look up what else they've done. Actually, they're not new. They've done a whole bunch of stuff. They've done, I looked it up. They've done marketing, pop culture stuff. You can see they've got Star Wars, like this cool Millennium Falcon light, right? They've got this PlayStation light. They've got Minecraft, Disney, Harry Potter, Friends, Nintendo, Dungeons and Dragons, Call of Duty. So Zelda, they have a bunch of stuff. So they've been around for a while, but looks like they're putting out an official Paladone Dungeons and Dragons notebook and pencil. It's already got 2 ratings for 5 stars. It looks like, at least here, it looks like it does launch. I have it here on the UK store, but I also have it here on the US store, and it says I can get this delivery as soon as Thursday. All right, so that's 2 days from now. That's actually the day D&D Live is. So it does say it's official, right? Don't get surprised by a group of stray goblins or at worst dragon again. With this D&D notebook and pencil, you'll be able to keep your notes in perfect order so nothing gets the jump on you. Perfect gift. This D&D notebook is the perfect gift for fans, family, and friends. If you'd love to be the dungeon master or player, it's a versatile notebook. Whether you need paper for your office, a journal at school, or a diary, this notebook can be used for any of the following. It's novel and original, and it's officially licensed. So it looks like it's grids on one side, lines on the other. It looks like it's relatively small, just based on the size of the pencil, and it uses the limited edition Player's Handbook front cover art, what's called the Player's Notebook. So also by Adone, we have this. The Dungeons and Dragons Bank metal book-shaped money box, which is just looks like it is a savings bank that looks kind of like, you can see the kind of the size there of it. It's relatively small. It looks like a book, right? And you can see it has a slot on the top and it opens. Probably the most interesting thing, though, is the art. This is clearly a Hydro 74 art, and it says, the front of the savings bank features a striking image of a gnoll, a fictional character in the D&D game which greatly resembles a humanoid hyena. Like, they're explaining to you what a gnoll is. But I've never seen Hydro 74 gnoll art, and this is missing an eyeball here too, and it's got like these braids. So that's interesting, because typically we saw that other art, right? We've seen Hydro 74 does the limited edition covers for most of the books. Did the limited edition of Volos, limited edition of Xanathars, the limited edition of the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master Guide, Monster Manual. I think also did the limited edition for Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Now we're getting this interesting art of a gnoll. Now maybe this is just in Hydro 74's art portfolio of art he's done for Wizards of the Coast in the past. Or maybe this is art of something new that we haven't seen, and we could dive into this possibly, and that, I don't know. So if you take a look over here, this is using the Player's Handbook art called the Player's Notebook. This right here is using this new art, but this was the same as the Player's Handbook. Maybe this is the art we're going to get on our November release book. It's going to have a gnoll on the front cover as the limited edition. I don't know what it would be to have a gnoll as like the main front cover. Or maybe this is a future book that we just don't know about. But either way, and this looks like a unique gnoll, right? It's not just any gnoll. It's missing an eye. It's got the scar through it, and it's got these braids and almost like a mane-looking thing. I think this is just filigree, though. We've got little skulls in the corner. Yeah, I think there might be something to that. We also have a keychain, nothing too crazy here, just a D&D dice ring key ring. So it's got the little logo, and it just looks like a solid metal D20 on our chain here. Nothing crazy there. Then we have this, which is something I'm probably going to buy because that would look really good right here. This is the officially licensed Wizards of the Coast color-changing D20 light. It has a bunch of different colors, as you can see here. It is powered by USB. And it says, let's see, for the D&D player who needs to cast a light spell, who doesn't need to cast a light spell, instead light up your space with a color-changing D20 die. Light the night, use this as a nightlight, a desk lamp on the nightstand by your bed. It's a perfect way to illuminate your man cave, bedroom, or themed home theater. This item is made from plastic, good for the environment, officially licensed, original giftware. Yeah, so I am gonna buy this because I can make it orange, which is the best color. Fight me, internet. But it's it's got 1 5-star rating, no actual review. But I'm gonna buy this because I want to have that. It'd be really cool if you could link it up to stuff, so you could like make it flash like, oh, natural 20. But I don't know if you can do that, but that would be neat. And then lastly, this one I could only find on the UK shop, is this really cool metal looking D20 mug that has the D&D logo on the 20 here. It's not a D20, it's a D12. That's my mistake. But the 12 looks like it's the ampersand logo. But yeah, 12 pounds, looks like almost 13 pounds to get this. Again, not available here in the US, at least as far as I could tell. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting stuff. Some new, again, we know that there's going to be product reveals and stuff as part of D&D Live. I wouldn't be surprised if a partnership with Adone to get all these cool new D&D products is something that is announced at D&D Live. But once again, Amazon has already spoiled it. You can go buy them right now. I will have affiliate links to everything you saw here in the description below. So that will be this annual that's seemingly, as of right now, only available in the UK, the notebook, the savings bank, the keyring, the color-changing light, which in my mind is the best winner out of all of them, and the mug as well. They'll have links to all of those. So if you decide you do want to pick them up and you want to support Nerd Immersion at the same time, if you grab them from the links in the description, then I guess everybody wins. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, let me know if you find any other additional things like this out there in the wild that you think are worth covering, because these are pretty cool products. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to find out about them in just a couple days. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.